Your hands are shaking. There's something on your jacket that you are not going to look at right now. You are at the end of your hallway, and behind you, the apartment is dark, and there are sounds that your brain keeps trying to reclassify as normal, only to fail. You have your keys, phone, and a kitchen knife. You have been awake for 11 minutes. Here is what you know. Something got into your building. So you start to run out of your apartment without thinking twice. You are at the top of a stairwell with 6 floors between you and the street. You don't know what's on the floors below you. You are about to find out. The most dangerous thing you will face today is not a zombie, but you don't know that yet. Floor 5, clear. Floor 4, a door is open. You don't look inside. You keep moving. There is something at the bottom of the floor 3. It is facing the wall. It is doing nothing except standing there and making a sound that you have a word for. It hasn't heard you yet. You take one step back. The stairs creak. It turns around. You don't fight it. You go up, back to floor 4, through the open door you saw earlier. Somebody left in a hurry, shoes by the door, TV still on with no signal. You go to the window. You have never used a fire escape in your life. You use one now. The road below is empty. You drop the last 6 feet, hit the ground, and you run. The street is messed up in ways that you cannot describe. Cars stopped at angles that suggest they were not parked. A phone lit up on the pavement with nobody looking at it. The city is still running. It just has nobody left to run it for. You call your best friend, no answer. You call your mother, same. You put your phone in your pocket and think of the worst scenarios. You need 2 things right now. Water, and somewhere high enough to see what you are dealing with. You run to the tallest building you could find. You go up to level 3. From here, you can see 8 blocks in every direction. And what you see tells you everything. Smoke from 2 different places. People moving on streets that look like the same thing you saw on floor 3 earlier. And in the parking below you, a car pulls in fast, parking badly. 2 people get out and start running just like you did a few moments ago. You have 10 seconds to decide whether to say anything. You shout from a distance, and they come to you. Her name is Anya. His name is Ren. They were in a pharmacy 2 blocks away when everything went wrong. They have antibiotics, 2 flashlights, a full water bottle, and a car. Ren has a cut on his neck that he mentions before you ask, saying he hurt himself while running. There are 3 of you in this car. Pay attention to Ren. Anya drives north. She's going to her aunt's house, 14 miles out of the city. She has been thinking about this since she saw a news alert 3 days ago. The highway north is completely blocked. Hundreds of cars pointing in the same direction, with their doors open and their luggage on the road. Anya doesn't slow down. She cuts through and finds the county road that runs parallel and keeps moving. You check your phone. No signal. You look at the road ahead and you think about the fire escape and something in your jacket you still haven't looked at yet. Ren is quiet. He was louder before. When you met him, he talked fast, made a plan, and sounded like someone who had everything under control. For the last 9 minutes, he has said nothing. You can hear his breathing from the front seat. It is not the same breathing as before. One of you already knows exactly how this car ride ends. You have been awake for 40 minutes. You have a car and 2 people you met 18 minutes ago. Everything after this gets harder. You turn around. Ren's eyes are open, but he is looking at something you cannot see. The cut on his neck is dark. His hands are in his lap, and he is looking at them like they belong to someone else. Anya has already seen it. She has been watching it in the rearview mirror and has been pressing the accelerator down slightly further every time. She has said nothing because she is afraid. Anya stops the car. This is not okay. You both know it. Ren knows it too. He looks at his hands, then he looks at you and says, "I thought it would be fine." Some part of him is still on the pharmacy floor, deciding whether to mention the cut or not. You get out of the car. Anya gets out. You stand on the road in silence because the situation has already said everything. Ren gets out on his own. He walks to the side and sits down with his back against a tree. You get back in the car. Anya drives. 4 miles of silence. The sky is blue and completely different from everything happening. You finally look at your jacket. There's a small blood stain. You wipe it on the seat. You don't say anything about it. The house appears at the end of a long, flat road. Lights on. A fence you can see from a 1/4 mile away. Someone is here and keeping it together. A woman in her 60s opens the door, dog at her feet. She has already filled the bathtub. The dog is calm, which means the perimeter is clear. She has been ready for this for a long time. Her name is Ruth. She says, "Come inside, I made coffee." You sit at a kitchen table with a paper map spread across it. Ruth has been marking it for hours. A list of what she has and how long it lasts. 8 years of quiet preparation that everyone in her life found strange until this morning. Outside the window, the sun is going down. First sunset of whatever this is now. You think about Ren. The most dangerous thing you faced today was not a zombie. The power just went out. The street looks a bit strange. Every sentence that felt like information was actually just a delay. You look at the map, drink the coffee. Ruth's dog settles under the table against your feet. Tomorrow has its own problems. Every single one of them is worse than today's. But you are sitting at a table with a map, coffee, and a dog that is not afraid. You made it through day 1. Now do it again tomorrow.